And make sure you don't have the volume up when you reading the minds
Yeah, I
of the
turned it off.
people.
It's okay. I'm getting ready to get on air. I can't do it. I'm getting ready to get on air.
Shh.
Mind the business that pays you. Yeah. Our people walk in power, we gon' blow up. No fear, no doubt, we gon' show up. Set your boundaries, shine bright, no fright. Unapologetic, we fight for what's right. Family keeper, that's a state of mind. Power protection all by design. Family keeper, we rise, we shine. Power protection all by design. Mind the business that pays you.
Hey everyone, welcome back, Mindsetters. I'm Monique Danielle Harrell, your host, and you are tuned in to Mind the Business That Pays You podcast. I'm the CEO of Singleton Builders. We have conversations about entrepreneurs building income, impact, and legacy.
And I am Rochelle B. Gray from cold Charlotte, but heading to Virginia to take care of some business. And I am the CEO of Power Elite Network and the Genius Grid.
All right. And if our conversations resonate with you or align with your business plan, make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and the link is in the description. So today we have a great topic and a great guest. Actually, we will be having a conversation with our guest. Our topic is One Man, Many Legends, the business of building, of becoming everyone. So it's the business of becoming everyone. He's a master impersonator, and his name is C.P. LACEY. So he will be joining us for a conversation shortly. But meanwhile, we are going to get into our CEO check-in. Mindsetters, come close, because I'm going to tell you what to do with them income tax. Now, I'm going to give you 11 business bases that you could start with your 2026 income tax return. So let's go with this. Let's get into it. So the 11 service-based business ideas are, the first one, painting. Painting is about a monthly income between $5,000 to $45,000. Your out-of-pocket would be anywhere between $500 to $2,000 for equipment, your brushes, and all the stuff like that that you need to actually do the service. And when I say painting, that could be interior or exterior. So keep that in mind. $5,000 to $45,000 per month. Oh, and this is all before expenses. I want you to keep that in mind as well. Second one is REO property cleanouts. You can make anywhere between $10,000 and like $90,000 per month. Now that depends on how many properties, how big the houses are. There could be commercial buildings, a whole bunch of stuff. Your equipment, out of pocket, you'll start with maybe $500 to $2,000. You need cleaning supplies, you need to do some marketing, and you're on your way. It's more of a service-based business where you're using these right here. Third thing, have you ever thought of a grave cleaning and maintenance business?
No, I haven't.
A lot of people may not have thought of that.
But guess what? I bet they make a lot of money.
Absolutely. You can make between $1,000 and $15,000 per month. Out of pocket, $300 to $1,500. You need some soft brushes, non-acid cleaners, some knee pads, and get yourself some marketing and start talking to people, and you'll be surprised how many grave yards may need your assistance, or personal people that want you to come in and clean the grave sites of their loved ones. The fourth one, solar panel cleaning service. A lot of people don't think of these type of jobs. They make good money. You can make between $1,000 and $25,000 per month. Out of pocket cost, $2,500 to $4,000. You need a water purifier, cleaning tools, safety gear, things like that. You on your way, solar panel cleaning service. It's a good business to start. The fifth one, these are service-based businesses that you could start as soon as you get your 2026 income tax return. Number 6, handyman repair business. A lot of people don't want to hire high-priced contractors to do little odds and ends. So if you do a handyman repair business, you can make between $3,000 and $25,000 per month. Out of pocket, 1K to 4,000 to get started. You need basic supplies, power tools, ladders, a truck that you may already have, or you can start with your car and voila, handyman repair business. Number 7, electronic repairs. Some people are good with electronics, unlike me, but cell phones, tablets, things like that, people's phones and stuff are always breaking. You could make between $5K and $40K per month doing this.
Woo!
Yes.
I'm in the
Out of pocket, $500 to $1,500. You need a toolkit, workstation, parts, inventory, some marketing. You could use your income tax for that, guys. Think about it. Don't go buy all these new clothes and shoes. Think about a business you could start that can make you money where you could buy this on a regular basis. Number 8, a pet taxi or pet transportation service.
Wow.
That's another good business. People don't have time to run their pets to the groomer and to the appointments and this and that. You can make about 1K to 15K per month with this type of business. Out of pocket, $500 to $1,500. You need a reliable vehicle, which you probably have. You need a pet carrier, seat belt harnesses, some crates, cleaning supplies, a first aid pet kit, and you on your way. Now you have a business going, and you're making that extra money that you want to make for 2026. Number 9, remote cleaning businesses. Those are really good business to have. It's like being a broker. You could make between $5K to $60K per month. You're brokering deals together. You have people that are the cleaners. You have people that need the service. You broker them together. You make sure everything happens. And voila, you have a remote cleaning business you're doing from your home. All you need is really a desk, a phone. You sitting there, and you're on your way. The 10th thing you could do is a power washing, pressure washing business. A lot of people may have thought of those, but you can make between $2K and $25K per month. Out of pocket, about $1K to $2,500. You need a pressure washer, hoses, basic detergents, gloves, and you got to go around the market, of course, and you're in business for a power washer. Many people need their houses clean. Power wash because the siding gets dirty, especially when you live in Jersey or up north and we have snow and, these harsh winters. People need their houses refreshed for the summer. And the last one I have, which people may have thought of, but they may not have thought of using their income tax, landscaping business. Landscaping businesses make way more money than people think they do. You can make between $2K and $50K per month. Out of pocket, $1,500 to $3K. You need a push mower, trimmer, some edges, leaf blower, yourself, and you on your way. So these are 11 businesses, 11 service-based businesses that you could start right now in 2026 when you get your income tax return. Again, I'm Monique Danielle Harrell, Singleton Builders. I'm the CEO of that. We specialize in custom modular homes. Check us out on the website and make sure you take that money and invest it in 2026 this year.
You know what? Those are great. And some of those I really like because, first of all, the Genius Grid, we're about youth having business.
Right.
And those businesses are AI proof.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Almost all of them.
Look, the grave cleaning one, young teenagers could start a business like that and make money.
And my male, he has a landscaping business, and he's done that since, oh my God, for years now. And he's a junior in high school. But what would be great, partnering that to do the business of cleaning the graves. That's like an extension of landscaping. I love it.
Landscaping is really a business people don't think about. They're not thinking, let me do this. That's something, I'll be sitting down thinking this stuff. And I'll be writing it down.
Me too. But those are great. Those are really great. Well, my CEO check-in to my entrepreneurs, and for those entrepreneurs that don't have a brand yet, because you need a brand, and the ones that's starting. So my CEO check-in is how to start a personal brand while working a 9 to 5. Mm-hmm. See, some people use their 9 to 5 to fund their new business.
Right.
So let me tell you something powerful. Your 9 to 5 does not cancel your 9 to purpose.
Thank you.
You don't have to quit your job right away to build your brand. You just have to stop hiding your gifts,
Mm-hmm.
your life experience, your voice, your story, your skills. They already qualify you. A personal brand isn't about being famous, although people think so.
Right.
It's about being faithful to what you've been called to build. You can start right where you are. So here's how to do it without burning out or breaking your life apart. Get clear on what you stand for.
Mm-hmm.
That's very important.
Really important.
Your brand starts with beliefs, not logos. Ask yourself, right? What do people already come to me for? What problem do I love solving? Like, I love advocating for youth and parents and teachers. I love getting youth to understand their genius so they can build business or projects or a skill.
Right.
What message just won't leave you alone? Clearly, clarity creates confidence. And confidence attracts the right people.
Absolutely.
Use life as your content. You don't need fancy ideas. You just need honest ones. And most people come from their pain point. So your lessons, your failures, your wins, your growth, that's your curriculum. Ooh, that's a good one.
I like it. Yeah, I like it.
People don't connect to perfection. And that was my problem. I had to get out of the way of my own self. I'm, one of those people that research something to death. People don't connect to perfection. They connect to progress. Number 3, build in small, consistent blocks of time. You're not behind. You're just busy. Block 20 to 30 minutes a day to pour into your future self. One post, one video, one idea can equal one connection. Start small. Small obedience compounds into big opportunities. So be obedient to yourself and post. Start where you're seen. Number 4, you don't need to be everywhere. And that was me too.
Right.
You need to be somewhere consistently.
That's funny.
Pick one platform and show off and show up with intention. Your voice will find its people when you stop waiting for permission. Next, number 5, protect your energy like it's an asset, because it really is. Your job gets your time. Oh my God. Your brand, though, needs your vision. Guard your peace, guard your focus, guard your momentum. You're not building a hobby. You're building a legacy.
Right.
So you don't start a personal brand when you're free or have left your 9 to 5. You start when you're faithful to yourself. And faithful people always finish strong. So while you being faithful to that 9 to 5, be faithful to yourself and build that brand, that personal brand, while still working your 9 to 5.
Absolutely.
That's my CEO check-in. Thank you.
And you know what people don't realize, Rochelle, is that 9 to 5 is your seed money. You need that
right.
9 to 5. No one, I don't know why people think, oh, let me quit my job and start a business. What money are you going to use? I mean, did you have some save? If
It's
you
the
did,
truth.
that's great. But if you didn't, your 9 to 5 should be your investment into yourself.
Right.
Put some aside for yourself and move on.
Yeah, and it's true. So that way, if you plan it out, you'll have it. So,
absolutely.
I am Rochelle V. Gray from Charlotte, North Carolina, a.k.a. I still love Jersey, born and bred. And what I do is what I said. Through the Genius Grid, we teach youth ages 9 to 25 how to build a business, how to build a project, and how to build a skill. We take your multiple intelligences, we take your gifts, and we make you build a legacy. And also have my Power Elite Mail, right? We teach you how to go be great. So you can check me out at www.ceorochelle.com. And I'm telling you, you will be so glad you did.
I know that's right. And I'll be glad when it get warmer outside.
Woo,
But anyway.
girl, I got to Virginia. I said, it's warmer here. It's north. Stop playing.
Wow, it's even cold in Virginia.
Warmer here than it is in
Oh,
Charlotte
it's
right now.
warmer in Virginia than
And that's
Charlotte.
north. That's crazy.
more
That's
north.
crazy.
Oh,
We
she
just
said.
got back to school.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. We have our conversation coming up with our guest today, CP LACEY. He's going to be here in a few minutes, so make sure you stay tuned. And we will be right back for One Man, Many Legends, and the business of becoming everyone. Because when you see what he can do, you're going to know what I mean by that. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is your man, CP LACEY, world's #1 celebrity impersonator, and I'm coming to your town. And I'm bringing all of my characters with me. James Brown, Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, Prince, Snoop, Kanye. I am bringing the funny, so get ready. And if you've never seen me before, just consider me the new dude. Matter of fact, that's what we need, guys. We need a big celebrity to say, now there's a new dude, CP LACEY, okay? Let me borrow your phone for a second. Cameraman, let me borrow your phone. Thank you. I'm sure my man will do it for me. Hey, Steve, looking sharp, man. Please do me one favor and just say 7 words. Now there's a new dude, CP LACEY. Do that for me. Yo, man, put something up. You see, I'm talking to Steve Harvey, man. CP LACEY, co-star of It's Showtime at the Apollo. This is a show you're not going to want to miss. CP LACEY, world's #1 celebrity impersonator.
There's a new dude, CP LACEY.
Thank you so much. All right, I'll see y'all at the show. Hey, this is your man, CP LACEY, world's #1 celebrity impersonator, and I'm coming to your town. And I'm bringing all of my characters with me. James Brown, Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, Prince, Snoop, Kanye. I am bringing the funny, so get ready. And if you've never seen me before, just consider me the new dude. Matter of fact, that's what we need, guys. We need a big celebrity to say, now there's a new dude, CP LACEY, okay? Let me borrow your phone for a second. Cameraman, let me borrow your phone. Thank you. I'm sure my man will do it for me. Hey, Steve, looking sharp, man. Please do me one favor and just say 7 words. Now there's a new dude, CP LACEY. Do that for me. Yo, man, put something up. You see, I'm talking to Steve Harvey, man. CP LACEY, co-star of It's Showtime at the Apollo. This is a show you're not going to want to miss. CP LACEY, world's #1 celebrity impersonator.
There's a new dude, CP LACEY.
Thank you so much. All right, I'll see y'all at the show. Hey, this is your man, CP LACEY, world's #1 celebrity.
All right, we are back. You got a sneak peek at our special guest today. Our special guest is Master Impersonator CP LACEY. I think his call dropped a little bit. Did his call drop? Oh, he's fixing it? Okay. He's fixing his picture. Meanwhile, he has been everywhere. He has been on the Apollo. He's here. Actually, he's here. Let me just do his intro, and we'll let him tell us everywhere he's been. Since he's a good friend of mine, I was going to give you a whole bunch of background on everything he has done. He has the CP LACEY show. He's the Master Impersonator. He's a singer, comedian, dancer, actor. Welcome to the show, CP LACEY.
So much. I'm going to have to fire my publicist, man. You did a great job.
What's going on?
Everything is great. I'm blessed, highly favored. How about you? And I want to say hi to you and all your listeners internationally, worldwide, wherever you are. How y'all doing?
All right, all right.
I was impressed just by the commercial. I was like, I got to see him.
Right. I know. Well, let's get into it with our guest today. So, CP, we know you're a master impersonator. I know you do many characters. We're going to get into that in a minute. But can you let our mindsetters know who CP LACEY, the man, is before he's the impersonator?
Oh, well, I guess I'm not going to give you my government. I'm sorry. As a matter of fact,
right. You CP.
Nobody CP. No, it's funny that you even asked that because no one has called me my government name in about 30 years.
I remember,
except my family.
Me either.
So, yeah. And so when someone says my name, I'm like,
who is that?
Who knows me that well?
Who are they talking to? I mean, I know you're a comedian, a singer. Can you give our mindsetters a little background on how you started in that field and then came up to being who you are right now, the Master Impersonator?
Yeah, well, that's a great first question, Mo. when I was a kid, around 5 or 6 years old, my father was in the Navy. He stayed at sea, maybe 3 months, then he'd come home, another 3 months, then he'd come home. But when he came home, he'd bring all the sailors from the ship to our home in Virginia, and all the sailor guys. My mother would get all her little girlfriends, and my father would bring all the sailors from the ship, and they would throw house parties, right? I'm 5 years old. They're partying, drinking, doing whatever they're doing. And then when they run out of stuff to do, my mother would wake me up like 10:30, 11 o'clock and have me sing for the company.
Wow.
And I would sing, James Brown songs and all this kind of stuff. And they would throw money at me.
No
Ooh.
way.
At 6 years old, I already knew I was going to be in show business. My mother wanted me to be a doctor or a dentist or whatever. But I was like, as soon as they started throwing the money, I was like, I can get paid for this and do what I like. That's a lot of milk and cookies for me.
Right.
And doing what you love. That's awesome.
And doing what I love. It's amazing.
I love that.
So you kind of
So I've been doing that.
Go ahead.
No, so I just want to say I've been doing that for the past, since I was 5 years old.
Wow. So is that all you've ever done? You did impersonate. You've always been in business for yourself, impersonating and creating and.
No, I was in corporate America for a while.
Okay.
I was employed at a very prestigious law firm as a paralegal, working my way up the ladder. I even thought of taking the bar for a second, but I said, nah, that's not for me. I won't enjoy it. And for those folks out there who are on a job that you don't like, jump out.
That's a great word.
You don't want to live with regrets. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, what if I woulda. I jumped out of the corporate America over 30 years ago and never looked back, and it's taken me around the world. So I just encourage everybody, if you're in a job that you don't like, don't settle. Don't settle. That's not what God.
So I want to ask you, who was the very first person you ever impersonated? I heard you say James Brown. And how did that happen? Like, why them?
Yeah.
Well, no, to be honest, the first person I impersonated was my principal at the school. I got
somebody in education. How did I know that? I knew that. I was like, who? Did you get suspended by my school?
Yeah, but the first professional person I believe I impersonated was, there was three at a time. Because when I left the corporate America, I was on 42nd Street at lunchtime, and I was smoking a Marlboro, and I saw four guys on the streets. They called themselves, they were street performers at lunchtime. They called themselves the Force MCs, which we all know became the legendary group, the Force MDs. Yeah, so Jesse D, the youngest guy of the group, was doing his little Michael Jackson routine, and people were like throwing money at him.
Again, that throwing money?
In the streets, they were putting the money in the hat. You know how streets are. And that brought back memories of my living room of people throwing money when you're performing. So I bought myself a Michael Jackson wig, a Stevie Wonder wig, and a James Brown wig. And I said, I can do that. So that was a Thursday. Friday, I cut my work pants into high waters so I could do Michael Jackson on the street. And I went out at lunch. I went to work that morning. At lunchtime, I went to 59th Street in Columbus Circle. I did Michael Jackson on the street. I got such a huge crowd that the cops had to shut me down as a traffic nuisance because people were coming around in droves to see what I was doing. I went back to my job from lunch and said, sir, I will not be coming back.
Respectfully, I will not
give you
be
my
coming back.
2-minute notice.
I gave him a 2-minute notice. You're absolutely right.
And
that is great.
And I never looked back.
Wow. I got to go back to your principal, though. You imitated your principal. I got to go back to that one.
Yeah.
Because you had a hearty laugh on that. So what'd you do? What happened?
Well, he was kind of cross-eyed, so I would go around the class looking like this. Sit back down. Get over in the seat. Get out of the hallway. And the students would laugh. And I did not know my teacher was behind me watching, and she told him.
You got in trouble?
Yes, snitch.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, she snitched.
That's what I'm getting ready to say.
It impeded instruction. That's hilarious.
So let me ask you
Wow.
this about your characters. Actually, we have some pictures of some of the characters that you have performed, and I've seen
Oh,
you
you do?
perform a lot. Yes, we do. We're going to
Oh.
show them. Chef, can we show some of the pictures of
Shout out
CP
to your
Lacey in
research team.
character? Thank you.
Oh
Bob
wow.
Marley,
Yeah, man.
Prince,
Oh wow. You look really good.
Snoop
Yeah.
Dogg. That's him. That's him being
Yo,
Snoop.
Yeah. Wow.
yeah, I do Snoop Dogg too, baby. Yeah, for sure.
Wait, is that Prince again?
Yeah, that's
Yeah. I had two of Prince. My bad.
Wow.
Look,
the 80s Prince. And
Stevie.
Oh, that's it. I would swear that was Stevie Wonder for real.
He be killing Stevie. Look at him.
Oh my God.
At our
my
wedding, he
Saturday
did that,
morning.
and he did
Oh
the
my
dance. And
God.
look at Michael. All right, Mike.
Mm.
He did an awesome job. I should have. James Brown.
Oh my, you could not tell people this is not the real person. I'm
Yeah.
serious. Oh my goodness.
That's why he's called the master impersonator.
He is. He is. Everybody else sit down. Take
Yeah,
a bow.
right. So tell us, look, which character is the most challenging to get into character for when you have to do a performance?
Challenging. I won't say challenging,
Okay.
Monique. You know why? Because I won't do them if they're a challenge. Like people will say, yeah, they offer me all kinds of money. Can you do LL Cool J? I'm not built like LL, so that would be the challenge.
Okay.
And if
Right.
it's challenging, I won't do it.
Oh,
But if I
got
do it, I'm going to bring it. So
Got
none of them that you just showed are a challenge for me to do. As your co-host just said, she said they look just like them. So
Yeah,
if they
definitely.
look enough
do.
like them, I'll do them.
So let
If
me
they're a
ask you
challenge,
this.
I leave them in the closet.
Wow.
As far as your makeup go, like say you have to do Michael Jackson. I know you got to lighten your face when you do Michael because I've been there sometime when you're just getting ready to do Michael. And then you have to do, let's say, Bob Marley.
I have an assistant that travels with me. If I'm doing them on stage and I'm doing it back to back,
Okay.
I never go behind any curtains or any smoke screens. My assistant will bring out the makeup remover on a cloth, and I just
Right.
wipe it off while I'm telling jokes. Because, as you said, I am a headliner comedian, so I'm
Yes.
telling jokes, and you're looking at Michael. By the time you finish laughing at the joke, now you're looking at Bob Marley.
Right.
And you're like, hey, Margot, what the heck just happened? I was looking at Stevie Wonder. Now he's James.
Right. Oh, you give a show. Oh my goodness.
He give
Let
a
me
whole
ask
show.
you.
Mhm.
Oh my God. When you're building a new character,
Uh-huh.
what do you listen for first? Do you listen for the voice or the energy or the personality?
I listen for, I look at the nuances first, what their body language is doing, because you have a lot of celebrity impersonators in the game. Some of them don't look that much like the character, and I'm not throwing shade.
Right. He just do voice.
But if they can create the essence of the character, body wise, movement and everything like that, and the audience are satisfied with that's enough for folks. But I start off with the essence of the body movement, the body language, and then from there I'll go to the vocals.
So what has that taught you? Like, what has comedy taught you about confidence and fear?
I'm gonna say this very humbly. I was never afraid to be on stage.
I love it.
Right.
I've worked with the top tier headliners to the in between to the beginners, and you would be surprised how many celebrities are really nervous before they go on stage.
Right.
Myself, I'm waiting. I'm like, yeah, let me out.
Yeah.
See, I'm like you.
Absolutely.
People like that with interviews. I'm like, oh, I love interviews. I'm talking about myself. Some people are like, oh, I can't take that. I'm like you. I public speak. I love being on stage. So
Yeah.
Some people just a gift. So how do you balance being funny with being respectful when you impersonate real people?
I guess the born again experience really allows me to be respectful, comedy wise and personal wise. I will never tell, white people do this and black people do that.
Right. You draw a line somewhere.
And I don't call women bees on stage.
Right.
And I try, I'm not throwing any names out, but a very famous comedian once told me, he said, CP, if you're funny, you're funny. You don't have to curse to make people laugh. You don't have to degrade women
Right.
to make people laugh.
Right.
And you don't have to compare the races to make people laugh. If you're funny, you're funny.
That's
And it
right.
gives you a wider audience too.
Mhm.
And you're
Absolutely.
connecting people versus disassociating this group versus this group.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
everybody likes comedy. Everybody
Right.
likes music. Everybody likes, acting, to see people act. So I think that was a very wise person that said that.
Yeah.
And you listened though, because you could have
Right,
been like,
that part.
Yeah. 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 I've been told that Eddie Murphy told Bill Cosby, look, save that. I'm going to do what I want to do.
Ooh.
Which
Because
made
some
him
people
millions.
do. I mean,
Which made him millions, and I'm not hating on him for that.
Right.
There's a crowd. There's a crowd for every aspect of comedy.
Mhm.
Right.
Everybody's not out for clean comedy. Once I was doing a
Right.
show, and someone said, "When you gonna start talking about?" I'm not gonna say what they told me to talk about.
Right,
When you
right.
gonna start talking about that? I said, man, you better go get your money back.
Yeah, you went the
Right.
wrong show. Right,
Don't get
right.
that
Right.
from me.
Wrong show for that.
Yeah, wrong show.
Yeah. What
I love it, though.
mistakes did you make early on in your career that help you move smarter in the industry?
That's a great question. Very late in my career, I learned that my biggest mistake was putting the emphasis on show instead of business.
Ah. Tell us what you mean by that.
Well, it's a compound word. The word show business is a compound word. And C.P. Lacey was more engaged in the show, giving them, knock their
Business.
socks off, giving them a show where when you do that, some promoters, some booking agents will take advantage of that because you don't have your business plan or your business model on point.
Smart.
But when I learned that game, you can't pull one over on C.P. Lacey anymore. I didn't just fall off the tomato truck yesterday.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure that's great advice. I'm sure that happened to a lot of people and still is.
Right.
Because they're focusing more on the show than the business.
Mm-hmm. That's why they try to sign people when they're 14 years old.
Right.
They're green.
Mm-hmm.
And
Understood.
they have nobody behind them that's teaching them how to do the business of the show.
And they seeing the dollars.
No, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They seeing the fame and the influence. They're not seeing the legacy or what you're gonna be doing 5 years from now, or will you be doing this 5 years from now?
Absolutely.
So that's a good word right there. What's the hardest character voice you ever tried to master?
I would say the character that I'm doing in a couple of weeks, I'm doing the legendary Mr. Johnny Mathis in this weekend. And he has one of those voices that has a lot of vibrato.
That's true.
You know,
I used to work at Radio City Music Hall, and we used to love when he come. And and the groupies, oh my God. So women are going to love that.
Yeah. He's still a challenge for me to go, look at me. No, my voice isn't really, no. But I can do it. I've mastered it. I can pull it off now.
Wow, I
Now,
love
I know
it.
you created some characters of your own. Tell us about the characters you've created and why that was important to you.
I have a character. Her name is her name is Grand Marnier, like the drink, the adult beverage, Grand Marnier.
Grand Marnier.
Her name is Grand Marnier. She's a no nonsense type of individual, and I know if when I do it and Cat Williams get wind that I've done it, he's going to be like, "There they go, another black man in a dress." But
he's gonna come for you.
I'm sorry.
I say Cat Williams gonna come for you, huh?
Well, they're really coming after black guys are coming after black men in drag. I say to that, look at Flip Wilson. Look at even the other guy, Milton Berle, back in the 50s.
Yeah, he used to do that. That's true.
Yeah, it's comedy. Don't get it twisted. When I go home, I have, and no shade on anybody who's gay. If you put on a dress and you're gay, have a nice day.
Right,
God bless you. But a man to put on a dress to make somebody laugh is no different than getting a pie smashed in your face to get a laugh.
I agree. And I
At
mean, if
the
you
end
go
of the
back,
day, you take the dress off, you get your check, and you say, thank you.
and at the end of the day, I mean, that's what all theater was when there were no women actresses or comedians.
Yeah,
They did it. They impersonated.
They had to do all of that stuff.
Absolutely.
And I understand people who have a sensitive spot for men putting on dresses, but you have to put all of that into its perspective. What are you trying to really say? At the end of the show, am I going to walk out of the stage with the dress on and walk down 42nd Street?
Right.
I
No,
believe
not you.
I believe not.
Wow.
That was a
What
good
song
answer.
from? Oh, go ahead, Mom. I'm sorry. I'm so
No,
excited.
I was
Go
just
ahead.
like, yeah, that was a good response to that question. That's all
Everybody
I'm
has their
saying.
perspective, and
That
their
was from the
perspective
heart.
is their
That was-
truth. But I'm like you. I'm not going to come after you before it because of it. You do what you do, and it's okay. Because
That's from
everybody
the
has
heart.
a different way, a different perspective of doing whatever they do.
That is from the heart. And whoever's listening to this podcast around the country, around the globe, don't come at me for the way I feel. Okay, just say, well, CP Lacey feels that way, and that's how he feels. I feel different.
It's your work, right?
Yeah.
It's your work.
If you don't feel the way I feel, that's good. We can agree to disagree.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well,
Have you
listen.
ever learned something from studying another impersonator?
I'm sorry?
Have you ever learned something from studying another impersonator?
That's a great question. No one's ever asked me that before. I don't look at other impersonators.
Okay.
I don't look at other impersonators. But I do have a school where I teach impersonation, and what I do tell my students is if you want to become Cher, don't look at Cher. Look at Cher impersonators. And the reason is because Cher is Cher without trying to be Cher. So don't look at her.
Okay.
To be Cher, look at the person who's acting like Cher, so you'll see what they do to become her.
Okay. And you build
if you look at her, you're going to miss some nuances. But if you look at the impersonator, they've studied the nuances of how to become Cher.
All right.
Monique, I got to follow up, but go right ahead.
I know. I just want to know, where is this? Can you let the mindsetters know where the school is? Maybe some of them might want to become impersonators or reach out to you, and you could give them some type of direction.
Well, you can go to my email, my Facebook, hit me up. I do one-on-one classes. I don't teach a class. I do one-on-one because the celebrity impersonation is not a big field. It's almost like a closed industry that a lot of people don't know about and don't even think about.
Right.
This dropped itself on my head. An interesting story, how I even got into this is I would start out as an actor in my younger days. As a matter of fact, let me show you this picture. Can you see this?
Yes.
Who is that?
You and Whoopi.
That's me and Whoopi in our early days on our come up. And I was studying to be an actor, and I was getting no parts on Broadway. Shout out to Whoopi Goldberg. That's when she had her first Broadway show, her one-woman show way back then. And I went to one of the Broadway producers after getting turned down show after show after show after cast meeting after casting call. I said, well, how come you're not letting any new faces on Broadway?
Right.
And the producer said to me, CP, those hoity-toity people are not going to leave Long Island to come to Broadway to see a no-name. We're going to keep hiring the people who are famous. That's how Broadway works. At that time, I don't know if it's now, but they weren't letting any new people in because they couldn't make money. It's about business. If you have Ben Vereen on stage, people are going to come. If you have CP Lacey, crickets. So I said, so you have to be famous to be on stage. That's when I started acting like other famous people.
Look, we was like, so you're going to come in the front or the back door, but you're going to get in the door.
I'm getting
it.
Wow. Take us to the, when you're doing your Sandman act and all of that's going on. Tell all the mindsetters what you do and how you do it.
You guys ask the best questions in the world.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's an interesting story. There was a film out. if you both might be too young to remember it.
Oh.
There was a
You're
film
so
out.
kind.
There was a film out called Taps with Gregory Hines.
Oh yeah,
Sims,
absolutely.
all the African American tap dancers in the world were in this film. Now I had just won 6 times at the world famous Apollo Theater doing amateur night, doing my James Brown routine with the fancy footwork and everything. So when Sandman Sims was called to go to Hollywood to film this movie, the creator of Amateur Night, who hired Sandman Sims to kick people off the stage, Mr. Ralph Cooper, said to me, CP, I see you got fancy footwork. And Sandman Sims is going away to shoot a movie for the next 2 weeks. Do you know how to tap dance? And of course, in show business, the answer is
Yes.
thank you very much. Yes, sir. I've never had a pair of tap shoes on in my life. But I said, yes, I was just tapping just the other day.
Tapping my head. Tapping my head.
Absolutely. So we said, okay, bring your tap shoes in, and we are going to let you sub for Sandman Sims for the next 2 weeks. So I ran to Capizio, bought a pair of very expensive tap shoes. I didn't know they were that expensive. Got the tap shoes, called up one of the Broadway tap instructors. By that time, it was a guy named Frank Hatchett. Shout out to Frank Hatchett. Thank you for putting me on, giving me a few lessons before that next Wednesday.
What?
I came in that next Wednesday and started doing what I call tapping people off the stage. And that 2 weeks turned into 37 years. I've been at the Apollo for 37 years now.
Absolutely.
Wow,
CP
and you
is
just
there.
solidified into my question, which was, what was the moment when comedy opened a door that you didn't expect? And that was definitely one.
That was it.
That's 37. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I've done the TV show, Showtime at the Apollo, the live show, which goes on every Wednesday when we open back up again. I've worked with Gladys Knight as a host of the show, Steve Harvey as a host of the show, Rudy Rush as a host of the show. All the people who've hosted the show, I kind of like worked with them.
Wow, that's awesome.
See, a lot of people don't know that that's you on there tapping and taking people off the stage. That's
And
why
I'm
I
glad
want you to
because
get
some
into
people
that.
I'm glad because some folks are like, aren't you the guy who kicked my nephew off the stage? Put him off.
Now, when is
Oh
that
my-
Apollo opening back up? If it's gonna open, it's
Well,
gonna open, right? Reopen?
no, they went down in June of this year, of 2025,
Really?
and they're doing renovations. They're going to have a beautiful theater when they're done at the end of 2026. It's going to be like a Broadway house. I understand that the band is not going to be on the stage anymore. The band is going to be in the pit, like Broadway.
Oh, like orchestra. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely, the orchestra.
Mhm.
And it's going to be great. But they still have shows going on at the Apollo 2, which is the Victoria Theater on 125th Street,
Okay.
2 doors down from the Apollo. So shows are still going on.
Okay.
If you want to have a great time, just go to the Apollo 2. They have 2 theaters in the Victoria Theater.
Didn't know that.
No, I don't think a lot of people knew that because I didn't even know that part.
I didn't
Yes,
I thought
yes,
you was
they're
just
still
on
having
know.
vacation.
Just spread that word.
Just
Wow.
go to apollotheater.org and they'll show you everything you need to know about what's going on at the Victoria Theater.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
So now let's
Well, I have some
move
fond
on.
memories of it.
Yeah, the Apollo. You have
Mhm.
fond
I'm sorry?
memory- No, I was
I've had
piggybacking
some
up on
fond
Michelle.
memories of the Apollo. I've been there as a performer and have taken a school choir who actually, when, kids, they hear their parents singing, and the man was like, the guy, he was like, y'all know these songs? And they was like, yeah. He was like, would y'all like to get on the stage and sing? And they did. And we had a ball. And 6
That
of us
was-
had callbacks. But
was
I didn't got, I'm more about bringing the music out of children now. But it was an awesome experience. And then the guy said to us, did you notice anything? And I was like, no, we got to rub this, this stone, the wood and everything. And he said, the workers have stopped to listen to you guys.
Wow.
And he was asking, did some of us sing in church and different things? He's like, because you got to know, they've heard everybody, but yet they stopped what they were doing and listened to y'all. And I had some kids that really could sing, and I'm all right myself, but it was an amazing experience.
Okay, I know exactly who you're talking about, Mr. Billy Mitchell. The tour.
Yes. And then I've been on once with a group, and I think we went in one. We came in second, but we did an original.
Oh,
But,
that's good.
But it was,
I know
again,
a
an
regular
amazing
show.
experience. I
Was
love
that
to
an amateur
sing, Huh?
Amateur night or a regular show?
It was amateur night.
Wow, so you probably saw me that
That's
night.
what I was
may
going to
have-
say.
Man, small world, right?
Yeah.
Small world.
I
I'm
mean,
so glad to get to know you now, though. I really am.
yeah, CP
Same
been
here.
there so long. It had to have been you there, CP, especially on the
Yeah, he
Wednesday,
had
right?
to.
Have to be.
He had to. And thank God you ain't have to take us off. If
Yeah.
there was something you had to take off.
Thank God, right? Well,
I would
I
have said
went
it
one
wasn't me. It
time.
wasn't me. I would have said
Oh
it wasn't me. I took off
my God.
night.
Yeah, CP invited me. I went one time and was back there. It was an amazing experience as well.
It
I
is.
was
It
like,
really is. I'm
wow, it
like,
was
anybody
just so
should go.
much going on.
It is.
I
It
was like,
really is.
you
And
remember
the
that,
crowd is
CP?
Yes, I do. I
Yeah.
do. Did you get to boo that night at all? Or was it a
Did you? Who,
Monique, did
Rochelle?
you get to boo anybody?
Oh, no, I ain't get to boo nobody that night.
Oh man, nobody got booed off.
Nobody, I don't remember nobody getting booed. It was just so much going on, and you was
Mhm.
tapping out there and stuff. And I'm like, what is? It was just like a lot going on. So it was just like a really good experience for me to just be there and be able to be back there and move around. It was fun. It was a lot of
It's
fun. So
family.
I can't wait to open back up.
It's family over there. It's a big family experience.
Wow, such
Yeah.
a legacy. Oh my goodness.
And
Such a legacy.
speaking of that, CP, we want to talk about how you were honored with a display at the Smithsonian National Museum of American History.
Yes, that was a
Oh
great honor. That was a great, great honor. From the beginning to the end, when they sent folks from the Smithsonian with this special kind of paper that they put my belongings in, I gave them. I loaned them one of my executioner suits, and I loaned them one of my various pair of tap shoes, and they had these white gloves on and these sensitive bags that they placed them in,
wow.
and they said, "We'll give these back when they're done." And I'm like, "Oh, I feel special."
Wow,
Right,
you
right.
And
are.
I was displayed right between Tony Bennett and Elvis Costello.
Oh wow.
So
Really?
yeah, and
Black
people,
History Moment. Woo.
Well,
yeah.
how did that make
That's
you feel?
awesome.
I
Oh
mean,
my
that's such
God.
an honorable moment. You started out just in the living room, then you had, doing your own thing, your own characters. You have the CP Lacey show. You sing, you dance, you're a comedian, and then you go to this level. Like, how did that make you feel?
I'm going to say this. From being a child and performing, and when those people, I call them imposters, when they get their awards, oh, I'm so surprised. I'm so surprised. I'm like, I'm not surprised. I worked for this.
I know
Right. I
that's
was gonna say that.
right.
You really did work for that.
I
And the
was
expectation
expecting this.
is I'm gonna get some awards, right?
Thank you. So
I
I'm not
hear you.
like,
I hear you.
I'm not going to act like,
Yeah.
but to answer your question, when I saw that
Yeah.
between the legendary Tony Bennett and Elvis Costello,
Wow.
all of that um, went out the back door. My heart was flooded with pride, joy, jubilation, and everything that goes with it. It wasn't like, I expected this. I want to be
Right.
Right, right.
expecting
There
to
are a
be
lot
in
of
the
great people that
Smithsonian.
don't get selected.
I wasn't
Right.
expecting to ever end up in the Smithsonian
That's
Institute.
awesome. That is awesome. And I'm a former history teacher, so I can really appreciate that. That is really awesome.
Yeah. Now, how do you feel like black people, our race, what have you, is finally arriving now? They're noticing more. They're getting more recognition for their hard work. Being that you got such a prestigious,
Whoa, my light went out.
I saw that. I was like,
Can you see me?
Yes, we
see me?
can.
Right. We can see you.
You're fine.
All right. What the question was?
Just how do you feel like black people are finally getting some type of recognition now for the hard work and everything that they're doing? They're getting their flowers while they're here, opposed to when they're gone. Then everyone's like, oh, now they're getting this and they're getting that. Now they're starting to recognize people's work and artistry early, while they're still here.
I might be jeopardizing my career, but the answer is a unequivocated no. I do not think that. I believe that everything that we see nowadays, and I could be totally wrong, is politicized. And whenever you see someone before the screen or in front of your computer, it's the machine. It's the machine now.
So that means you're never going to see some people who are truly gifted and worthy, because you got to know somebody, like you said, it's political. You got to be connected, related,
Absolutely.
favoritism, nepotism.
Absolutely.
That is so sad.
That is sad. And I'm glad for the ones who are kissing the golden ring and doing whatever it is they have to do. But the Bible says, what can a man gain if he sells his soul?
Absolutely.
Lose the whole world, right?
Yeah.
Right. Gains the whole world.
But the people who need to see and the people who need to be seen, God will make a way for them to be seen.
I believe it. You're right.
They'll break through the veil and be seen. But your question, that's a great question. And a lot of people who've dealt out blood, sweat, and tears for 40, 50 years and still grinding, unfortunately, will never see the light of day. I mean, the little shows and
right, but not the big.
Right.
But the big picture, no.
Wow.
And I don't want to bring the show down, but I'm glad that us Black folks are finally appreciating the talent that we have. Because if you notice, rock and roll bands are still filling up stadiums. Metallica, AC/DC.
I'm telling you, in their 60s,
filling up stadiums.
They are. That's the truth.
And you try to get to see Lakeside. Where are they? They're sitting home waiting for their phone to ring.
Right. You're right.
We don't appreciate our legacy. And they can't call up Rock Nation and say, put me on.
Right.
If you're not a part of the political system of the machine. So
that's a great idea for a show, Monique.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be.
That's a great idea.
Well, CP, let us know. You have some things coming up now. I know you're going to perform in different places. Can you tell our mindsetters where you're going to be performing at next?
Mindsetters, listen up. I'm talking to Philadelphia, Chester, PA, Wilmington, Delaware, South Jersey, and all points in between. CP LACEY is bringing the Godfather of Soul to Harrah's Casino, Philadelphia. Okay. It's a show that you don't want to miss. With me playing the Godfather of Soul. Now, this is not your average, ordinary, run-of-the-mill James Brown show. Oh, we've seen Chadwick Boseman, and we've seen enough James Brown. No, we're giving you James Brown as he tours the nation with all of his review. We have Lynn Collins, Hank Ballard, Bobby Brown, Marva Whitney, Martha High. Everybody who James Brown produced a song for is going to be on that stage along with James Brown. You're going to get, we call it edutainment. You're going to get educated as entertained. All right. Awesome. And James Brown is going to close the show with a show like you've never seen before. And there's going to be a surprise guest. Well, I'll tell you people. Shh, don't tell anybody.
Okay.
Michael going to be there. Michael Jackson.
Is he?
He's going to make an appearance as well, at intermission time.
All right.
So
I can't wait.
If you're in that area, it's the Harrah's Casino, 777 Harrah's Boulevard, Chester, PA, but they call it Harrah's Philadelphia because it's just a stone's throw from Philadelphia. And I must say this after I mentioned Harrah's. You must be 18 in order to gamble.
Must be. Wow.
Oh, are you singing my favorite James Brown song, which is Funky President? That's my favorite song by him.
That is one of my favorite songs too. But you are among the few. So I actually did a research.
Political thing.
I did a research of what are the top song choices that people love to hear from James Brown, and that didn't even make the list.
I know it didn't. This is a political thing.
I've never heard of it.
Fight the Black Power thing.
A brand new funky president.
Because he sent a message. Yeah, that was a message song.
Yeah. What president was he talking about?
Who was at the time?
He was talking about either talking about Nixon because that's when that came out, or Johnson. That was way back in the 60s.
Brand new funky president. I think it was Nixon.
Yeah, brand new funky. Really? He was funky, all right.
And that song didn't make your cut though. Like no one wants to really hear that song.
They don't really know that song, but it's a funky song.
It's a political song more than a.
Yeah, it is. It is. He was making a message.
Oh.
He really was. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, and that's coming up. When you said CP is going to be.
That's February 21st. Mark your calendar. February 21st. Doors open at 5 p.m. The show starts at 6 p.m.
Wow,
and we are gonna bring it.
our time is starting to run out. So let me ask you
Oh
this.
my goodness.
Our mindsetters, I would like for you to give them some advice. If they were trying to get into this impersonation business, would you say it's not a lot of people, but there are some, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? What would you say to them should be the first thing that they try to do to get into this industry? Because I know it's not easy. I know they got to, know a lot of different things. So where would they start at?
I'm gonna make this a loaded question, a loaded answer.
Okay.
Not only impersonators, but anybody in show business.
Okay.
And I'm going to even take it further. Anybody in any business. I want to just say, hone your craft. Hone your craft. Learn what you're doing inside and out. Don't do it for the money.
Right, that part.
If you learn your craft and hone your craft, trust me, the money will
Show up. It's going to come.
come.
It's going to come.
It's gonna-
Yes.
Mhm.
So mindset is you hear that, right? Anything you want to do, stay focused, learn it, stick with it, and
Learn
like
your
it.
craft.
Yeah, you have to like
That's
it. Make
true.
sure you like it. So
That's
now
true.
we have to
You're gonna have
ask
to
you.
get some new. You're gonna have to get some new friends too, because once you start upping your game, those people behind you and with you are going to be threatened because now they're going to have to up their game. So they're going to try to talk you out of it so you can
Absolutely.
stay at the low end
That's
of
the truth. And it's so
them.
sad. It's the truth in everything. It's
Yeah,
the
it
truth.
really is a sad truth that
Yeah.
when you're doing good and you're trying to up yourself and you go to your peers or your friends or your people, not all of them because I have great friends, but people think that because now you're raising the bar, they have to raise the bar. So like you said, they're going to try to get you not to raise the bar because they don't want to have to do that for themselves. Instead
Right.
of
They don't
just,
want the responsibility.
being happy for you, they don't want you to do it now because now you're making them upgrade and they're not ready to upgrade. So
Which
Thank
is
you.
so sad. That's sad. That is sad.
Listen,
So he gonna do his check out, check in, Mom?
no, he was going to say, what were you going to say, CP? I know you was going to say something.
no, I said listen when you were talking. I was
Yeah.
telling your mindsetters to listen to what you were
Yeah.
just saying.
That's something really, and we all know because we've been in business, and I've known CP for I don't know how long we know each other, like 30 years, for a
Something like
long,
that. Yeah. Yep.
for a long time, and we always encourage each other, no matter what it is that's going on. You need a group of friends that you don't have to talk to every day or every week or every month. But when you get ready to do something, I could call CP, I could bounce off of him. I said, look, I need some music, then I need this. What do you think? Blah, 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 blah. We could vibe with each other because we have good intentions for each other always.
Right.
I always want to see him do good. Rochelle, you too. We talk
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
each other.
I know it.
We vibe with it. You think this good? No. You need friends that's gonna tell you if something's good or not. You don't need yes people
Absolutely.
around you. You need people that's
That's
gonna
true.
make you better because they're trying to be better too. So they don't
That's
have no
true.
reason to hold you back.
That's the
So
truth.
just
That's true.
make sure you get them good friends. And the last thing, CP, because I done got Marlon done put the sign up for me. Like, girl, you gotta hurry up and get out off the air. I'm gonna ask you this last question. We ask all of our guests. It's called
no.
our CEO checkout.
Oh no.
So the question
I heard about
is,
this.
You're gonna be fine.
as a CEO, I'm still learning blank, and I'm unlearning blank.
Ugh. I'm still learning not to expect anything from anyone because with that mindset, you'll never be let down. They can't let you down if you don't expect them to do anything.
That's a lesson for me. And what are you unlearning?
I'm unlearning the fact that folks are trying to. I'm unlearning a lot of the stuff. Marvin Gaye said something that resonates with me as you asked this question. He had a line that says, "People say believe half of what you see, son, and
No,
what you hear."
That's true.
I'm unlearning what I hear.
Wow.
Good.
And that way you have your own opinion, your own perspective, nothing colored, nothing biased. That's a good word too.
Absolutely. And
Good
the
word.
last thing is the radio drop. We need you to say your name, however you want to say it, who you are, and that you're on with the host or the guest or what have you, the podcast of Mind the Business That Pays You.
Mind the business that pays you.
Yes.
Let's see if I get this and take.
Okay.
Count me in.
Oh,
Here we
okay. Yeah, as you know, I don't like counting. You know, I get nervous, but I'm going to do one for you. 3, 2, 1, you're on.
Hey, this is your man, CP LACEY, Master Impersonator, CP LACEY. And you're on with The Mind That Pays You.
No. So I'm one
I
of
gotta
your
write it
good
down.
friends, too. Mind
What?
the Business That Pays You podcast, or either Mind the Business That Pays You. Now, this is going to be your second try.
Biz that
Mind the
pays-
Business That Pays You, and I'm going to get you
Okay,
later.
so I'm going to say, this is your man, CP LACEY, and you're what? And,
And
you're on
you're-
the air with
You're with the
and-
lady.
and I'm on
host
the air
of-
with Mind the Business That Pays You podcast.
on the air with.
That's
I
one
gotta
of
get
my
this
good
right.
friends.
With Mind the Business That Pays You.
Yes.
And then what do I say after that?
And you're done. That's the drop that I'm going to use
Okay,
when
all
you
right.
when you edit the
Okay.
stuff for me.
Yeah, I would say like mine with the host of, but on the air, that's cute too.
Yeah.
And I'm on the air with. Okay, here we go.
Okay. He writing it down. Good. Oh, I got to count you in again. Okay. 3, 2, 1, you're on.
Hey, this is your man, Master Celebrity Impersonator, CP LACEY, and I'm on the air with Mind the Business That Pays You.
All right.
Right.
That's my friend.
All
And
right.
guys,
Thank
we
you
have
so much for coming.
Yes, Mindsetters, we
Ooh.
thank you for tuning in, CP. Again, appreciate you, really appreciate you. I'm so proud of you. You are doing an awesome job. Wait, what's that?
That is a
Oh,
award.
I received the
nice.
Humanitarian Award this
Nice.
weekend, the Martin Luther King
Oh,
Keep the Dream Alive Humanitarian Award in New York City this
I
weekend.
love it.
Awesome. Look at you.
That
You
is
never
awesome.
cease to amaze me. I'm so proud of
Oh,
my
my
friend.
goodness.
You're doing such a great job.
It's such a
Thank
pleasure to
you
meet
so
you.
much.
I'm glad I did
next
my
week-
nails.
You guys have to tune in next week. Our topic is Healing Starts at Home. Our special guests will be Andrew and Maria. They're the CEO of the Healing House. And always remember, never be too busy to mind the business that pays you. We're out. Thank you, CP.
Good night.
Good night.
everyone. Good night, Monique. Good night, CP.
Good night.
Good night,
Good
Mind
night,
the
Michelle.
business
Good night,
that
Mo.
pays you. Yeah. Our people walk in power, we gon' blow up. No fear, no doubt, we gon' show up. Set your boundaries, shine bright, no fright. Unapologetic, we fight for what's right. Family keeper, that's a state of mind.
All right, we almost
Power
ready.
protection all by design. Family keeper, we rise, we shine. Power protection all by design. Mind the business that pays you.